Hey, this is Joe again from Tri Sports in Charlotte, North Carolina. I wanted to talk to you today about running socks and the importance of getting the right running sock. I had talked to you a little bit earlier about the importance of finding the right running shoe and the different styles of running shoes that there are, but now I want to talk to you about getting the right sock. When at my store, I get a lot of customers in. They got many questions about what kind of sock they should be wearing. They're asking, can I wear this sock? Can I wear this sock? Is cotton alright? Synthetic? All different kinds of socks that they're wondering about. Usually, when I'm telling people this is the kind of sock you need, when we're comparing it cotton and synthetic, I always, my favorite phrase is cotton is rotten. And a lot of people laugh, but it's something I like to tell people just so you remember not to wear cotton socks when you're running. And the reason for that is as you're running, the further you run, obviously, the more your feet are going to sweat. So when you're running in that cotton sock and you're going further and further, your feet keep sweating. What that cotton does is that cotton collects that sweat. It's just the property of cotton. It'll collect that sweat. Um, it'll make your socks a little bit heavier, obviously, because of that added sweat in there. It's going to stay wet, and with that moisture that's staying in there, the further you go, the better chance you have of getting a blister, just because of all that moisture collected in that sweat in that sock. Um, so usually I'll suggest getting a synthetic sock, something that's going to wick away moisture over that cotton sock, because the cotton sock collects that moisture in. Um, so when we're looking for a synthetic sock, we want something that's going to be, there's many different kinds of synthetic socks. So something that's going to, you don't have to get one certain style of sock just because you got to get it synthetic. There's many, they'll have different cuts. They'll have light and more cushioned socks as well. Just make sure it's synthetic and not cotton. So when you're running that synthetic sock, what it's going to be doing, the further you're getting, it's going to be wicking away that sweat instead of collecting it in. So it'll be a lighter sock. It'll also be much drier. And as you get further on, you're not going to be as likely to get blisters when you're running. So it does cost a little bit more to get synthetic socks, but there's a reason for that. It helps you out that much more. And so I'll usually suggest, getting those synthetic socks just because it's worth a little extra money than getting those cotton socks because you're gonna be running without all those blisters that you'll get from the cotton. So put a little extra money into it. It's your feet we're talking about. If you're dedicated to running, you need to be dedicated with the right socks. Um, so go out and find a good pair of synthetic socks, not cotton. And always remember, cotton is rotten.